figure resembling a human with strange and frightening features moving on the opposite side.
I just heard something. Something made a sound in my ear. What the?
The nature of that creature remains unknown. What appeared in the footage is still an unsolved mystery. So, what do you think?
हेलो एवरीवन, कैसे हैं आप लोग? एक बार फिर हाजिर हूँ एक नई वीडियो के साथ और आज की वीडियो होने वाली है बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग। आइए स्टार्ट करते हैं।
A team of paranormal investigators, well known in Japan, has a YouTube channel where they explore abandoned and haunted places. This time, one member of the team went alone to investigate an abandoned house where a man used to live by himself and lose his life inside under mysterious circumstances. Since then, neighbors claim they still hear sounds coming from the house and see shadows moving inside. Upon entering, the investigator decided to set up a camera to record and begin the investigation. But what the camera captured was terrifying. Suddenly, he heard the sound of a doorbell, and at that exact moment, the camera recorded a semi-transparent figure resembling a human with strange and frightening features moving on the opposite side. After that, the investigator decided to watch an old recording made by the former owner of the house before his death, using an old camera, hoping to understand the reason behind his tragic and mysterious end. But what he found in the footage was horrifying. A strange face with terrifying and evil features appeared several times inside the house, and it seemed similar to the figure captured by the investigator's camera. It is believed that this entity was the cause of the former owner's death. Now, the investigator is certain that the house is truly haunted and that what the neighbors have been saying is real. In the end, the final judgment is yours. Share your interpretations in the comments. The following video was posted by a woman who says that her young daughter has recently started behaving strangely. She says the child is afraid to sleep alone in her room, and on this particular night, the girl was completely terrified telling her mother that a scary man was inside her room.
What guy?
The guy.
The guy is at the door.
Guy.
Can we go together?
Yeah.
Do you want to open the door or you want mommy to open it?
I want mommy to open it.
Okay.
He's in there.
The guy?
Yeah. He's scary.
He's scary.
I'm scared.
It's okay.
No.
There was no one in the room, yet the child kept insisting that a frightening man was there. The mother mentioned that her daughter spends a lot of time inside this small house, so she modified it by installing a doorbell and a real camera to make it feel more realistic for her child.
For a house tour of Emma's playhouse. Emma, I'm going to show them the door, okay? She really wanted it to have a doorbell camera like our front door, so
But a few days later, something truly disturbing happened. The doorbell camera recorded something that left the woman completely terrified. Let's watch the footage. The doorbell started ringing, and the door began opening and closing on its own. But what was even more frightening was when the doll's hair moved, as if an unseen force grabbed it, lifted it, and then let it go. The woman was horrified when she saw what had happened. She had believed that what her daughter said about the scary man in the room was just imagination, but now she was certain that her child had been telling the truth. posted by a girl named Nadia on her account. Late at night, while she was in her car near a park, she suddenly noticed something strange. So she grabbed her phone and started recording. The swing was moving on its own in a strange way, as if there were an invisible entity sitting on it and making it move. Nadia was shocked and frightened, and she says that the swing was not moving because of the wind, because when she turned the camera, it could be noticed that the trees were not moving, meaning there was no wind. So, what is your explanation for what happened? In 2015, a massive fire broke out inside a school. Many firefighters arrived at the scene, and there were also numerous local residents, most of whom were filming the fire. On the same day the fire started, someone accidentally filmed a strange and terrifying scene. The video quality is poor, but that doesn't prevent us from noticing the unusual thing that appeared in the footage. Let's watch the recording. A giant white object emerged from a window, then went back inside. At first, it looked like white smoke, but it wasn't affected by the strong winds at that moment, which clearly suggests it was a solid object, not smoke. The video is old and low quality, and to this day, the nature of that creature remains unknown. What appeared in the footage is still an unsolved mystery. So, what do you think? A YouTuber named Angelo went alone to explore a forest rumored to be cursed. He then decided to camp and spend the night inside the forest. Late at night, he took out a Ouija board to try to communicate with the entity that might inhabit the forest, but things did not go as planned.
I just heard something move outside the tent. Okay, I'm gonna end the session for a second, okay? I'm closing off the session. I don't see anything. That was weird. It literally walked as it walked. It literally sounded as if...
Stacy.
What the was that? Nope, no. That's... I don't know what the hell that was. I don't know if I want to know what the hell that was. What do I do? Honestly, I think I should probably leave. Yeah, let's, I think I'm gonna do that.
Angelo felt terrified when he heard strange noises that were very close to him. In the end, he gave up and decided to leave the forest.
Okay, exit is just down that way. Oh, that was a really bad idea. Okay. I just heard something made a sound in my ear. What the was that? Nope. Let's just go. There's the exit.
A woman entered an abandoned house alone to explore it, a place rumored to be haunted. She then decided to use a Ouija board to communicate with the entity said to inhabit the house. But it seemed it wasn't a good idea, because what happened next was terrifying.
Am I dealing, or am I speaking with the devil right now through this Ouija board? It is not Brenda. You've just said it's Brenda. It's not Brenda, is it? Oh my God. I'm trying to take deep breaths. Who am I communicating? I'm losing man. Who am I communicating with through this board? My nose is bleeding right now. Oh my God. The demon, it's trying to say. I've got no tissue, but my nose is bleeding right now. The body's moving. Oh my God, right, that's it, I'm done, I'm off. I'm sorry, guys.
She heard a loud noise coming from the ceiling, and then her nose started bleeding. Despite that, she gathered her courage and stayed, as she had to complete the Ouija session. Suddenly, the Ouija board was pulled off the table. At that moment, the woman panicked and decided to leave.
The body's moving. Oh my God, right, that's it, I'm done, I'm off. I'm sorry, guys.
A man named George claims that his house is haunted and that many strange and frightening things happen there. But the most terrifying thing happened to him one night when he was home alone. Late at night, George woke up to a strange noise, so he went to investigate. But what happened next was terrifying. Let's watch the footage.
I swear to God, there was like some... What the f is that? You gotta be kidding me! Who goes there? Who goes in? That cannot be real. What the f? You gotta be kidding me. What the f was that? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, you gotta be messing with me. I swear to God, this gotta be a joke. Whoever's in here, I command you to leave in the name of Jesus Christ. I ask you to leave now. Oh, oh, I got adrenaline going right through my body. What the is that? What the who got there? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Wasn't this close? Oh, gosh. What the is that? Guys, you gotta be kidding me. What's the thing? Oh, I'm getting a headache badly. I'm getting a fucking headache badly. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
George began to hear loud, terrifying screams. As he searched for the source of the sound, he started hearing banging. But the most frightening moment came when he returned to the kitchen, where he had just been. He found all the cabinet doors open, the chairs thrown on the floor, and the place in complete chaos.
You gotta be kidding me.
So, what do you think? Is this house really haunted as George claims? Or do you have another explanation for what happened?